Hi friends and subscribers. So we're going over 3 common detrimental mistakes that are made in a yoga class. And the first one is 1, excessive chaturanga transitions. So chaturanga is the sequence during sun salutation A where you lower down with your elbows hugging in. And this is often taught repetitively, especially in power yoga, over and over and over and over in such a way that over time it can really wear on the shoulder joints. Also, it's often taught to jump back from the forward fold, Uttanasana, into a plank before lowering down to Chaturanga, and that can really be injurious to your rotator cuff when practiced habitually over and over and over excessively over time. Number 2, too many poses sequenced in a row on one side overload your hip joint, and we want to avoid that. So we're talking about Warrior 1, Warrior 2, Reverse Warrior, Extended Side Angle, Triangle Pose, Revolve Triangle, and sequencing on one side, many standing poses in a row before you neutralize your hips in poses like Tadasana or Downward Facing Dog. That sort of class can really overload the hip joint, and as you fatigue, it can be more injurious, especially to people with more limited mobility or beginner folks. So recommend sequencing no more than 1 to 3 poses on one side before you neutralize in a pose like Tadasana, Downward Facing Dog, or what other neutral poses can you think of? Number 3 is excessively tucking the tailbone. It's a really out of vogue cue now in yoga practice to use that tuck the tail over and over to the point where your lower back flattens out, and then you wind up with that yoga teacher butt where your butt just kind of melts down into your hamstrings. The tucking the tail curve was really meant as a way to engage Mula Bandha, which is a lift of the pelvic floor or a sense of core awareness. And it really became so ubiquitously taught that it began to have a detrimental effect on the natural curves of the spine when practiced habitually over and over and over, which can lead to all kinds of SI pain, sacroiliac joint pain, and we want to avoid that. So if we can think about the natural curves of the spine and your butt actually being behind you, not super tucked, we're going to have a safe and happy lifelong yoga practice. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe for more videos like these and free yoga classes all the time.